Serves You Right is a show where the hosts take your questions and do their best to guide you. They want you to know that they are not professionals and they are not responsible for any hardships that result in your actions. So chill and don't take it too seriously. Just sit back, relax, and let these guys handle your problems.
You're not as messed up as you think you are. Your self-absorption makes you messier. Just settle down and you would feel a whole lot better deep down. You're just like everybody else.
Hey everybody, welcome back to I didn't do my mouth prep. I didn't do my mouth prep words. Now I'm all fumbly with my mouth, my lips. I gotta lick them real good to get them like oiled up.
I hate you.
I feel like that goat, like on that viral video that's just like. Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Serves You Right. I'm your humble host Andy.
I am your host Thirsty.
I'm the cutest, most adorable host, Joey. Did you understand that?
You guys know what's right around the corner, right? Get your green, get all the green out, and get out your shamrocks, and go get a shamrock shake from McDonald's. You know, do everything green, all the green, because St. Patrick's Day is 1 week from today.
Well, no, not really. But yeah, it's right around the corner. It's in a week.
Well, when this comes out, it'll be Friday, so it'll be 1 week from today.
Oh, you're true. Okay, there you go, sir.
Got her with the specifics.
But yes, my People's Day, best day of the year. I love St. Patrick's Day.
Are you going to the St. Patrick's Day parade?
No, I have class.
I thought you were gonna like paint your face green and what's the other color? Black and yellow.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna like paint your face and like do the whole thing and go march.
No.
March for your people's rights to party. That's what they say Patrick's Day parade is.
That is not what it's about. But yeah, no, we celebrate.
Yeah,
so.
you go out and you paint your face green.
First, you're getting my people's flag colors wrong, and then you don't know what St. Patrick's Day is about.
Yeah, and that's the one day a year where you go and you march for your rights to drink and party, and be able to buy liquor after 1 a.m.
Mm-hmm. Accurate.
You're lucky that I love you. St. Patrick's Day.
I'm triggering Erica right now.
Triggered. St. Patrick's Day is to celebrate St. Patrick bringing Christianity to Ireland.
Erica just pulled up what is St. Patrick's Day? What's the origin of St. Patrick's Day on Google?
I thought it was when the first potato came to Ireland or something.
When the first stuffed potato was invented.
The first stuffed
potato. That's
in
actually
Ireland.
the national fruit is mashed potatoes.
We love potatoes. I'm not gonna lie. My family we go through like a bag of potatoes every week, and I'm talking one of those 10-pound bags.
Oh my god,
potatoes are amazing.
I feel like you guys just take like sheep intestines, just stuff whole like raw potatoes inside, and just like coil it up in the oven and bake it.
I mean, they
is
do
that
that with
accurate?
pretty much everything.
I've never eaten sheep intestines.
That's called haggis, isn't it?
No.
Okay, what's that?
Don't they make apple potato and they actually make it with potato? I mean, apple potato. Apple pies, and they make it with actual potatoes. They just stuff potatoes in there.
You want to try some of my apple potato cake?
Apple potato cake? But yeah, no, I think you're talking about haggis, and I've never had it. But I've heard it's really good.
Oh, wait, no, I think it's sheep stomach, right?
It's some intestine thing. It's supposed to be pretty good, though. But anyway, excited about St. Patrick's Day. We'll cover it a little bit next week again. But I have some good news. I have some brand spanking news that I haven't even told my co-hosts. I'm moving out.
Oh my god!
No!
Holy shit!
Wow.
Where are you moving to?
Yep.
Get out of town. You get right out of town. Are you moving out of town?
No.
Oh.
No.
Erica's planned on moving into my apartment, but she didn't tell me.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, I'm here.
I'll be like, we're full.
You're full.
This is a one-person capacity, and we're there.
These 4 walls are only big enough to contain me and my dog. My dog, Jake. He's adorable. So where are you moving?
To my brother's.
Okay, address.
Oh, girl.
But why?
I hate my house.
Is
You
it
hate
haunted?
the house or the other occupants?
The occupants. There's too many loud Irish people here.
Yeah, that's true. That's way too many Irish people to be under one roof.
It's getting a little crazy.
How did you get your brother to agree?
Yeah, how did you convince that? Or did he offer?
We were drinking.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and you made...
Uh-huh.
Did you get that in
So
writing or something?
You struck while he was weak. You waited till he had a bum leg and took him out back and shot him.
Exactly. We haven't decided yet because we have to do some remodeling still and move some stuff around. I have to buy some furniture, of course. And so, but no, I'm really excited.
Hey, you know about eggs? Let me tell you about eggs. Guess what Hispanics do with eggs? They clean. They clean with eggs. They clean your body. They clean your juju.
My grandma tried to tell my mother that we couldn't eat eggs because eggs had demons in them because she saw someone do that on TV, and she told us we couldn't have eggs anymore.
Oh my God.
I'm dead serious.
Wow.
Your grandma.
She said that we couldn't own troll dolls because they had demons in them too.
Yeah.
Very shortly after, Erica's grandmother went senile, and she got admitted to a nursing home.
I know, she's still out and about.
Alternate ending, very shortly after, Erica was chased out of her house by a troll with a knife. Eggs. Egg demons. Let's talk about egg demons. So,
Ooh.
is it true that if you have some bad juju on you, you can go and get like an egg cleaning. You have to strip down to your underwear, so I've never done this. So you have to go and get your egg cleaning, and what they do is they rub the egg like all over your body, like all sensually and whatnot. And then they put it in vinegar, and then if it floats, you got some bad juju, and if it sinks, then like you Gucci. And then if it has bad juju, they throw it up against the wall and set it on fire, right?
Well, kind of. I actually had this happen for my quinceañera. I had one, by the way. During my quinceañera, I got mal de ojo, which is like evil eye. So I just quickly Wikipedia'd this. El Wikipedia. And it says that like the evil is a curse that's believed to be cast by a malevolent glare, usually given to a person when they are unaware. So, that was like a big day. All Eyes on Me. By Tupac, shout out, whatever. But so I right immediately after the party, I got a really bad fever, and so the next morning I got up, I was feeling like shit, and then there was like a Mexican lady that was living there at the time, and she was like super into this stuff, and she's like, you know what? I think she got the evil eye, the mal de ojo, and so she told my mom, he's like, if you want, I could do a cleanse on her with the egg. So I didn't get naked. I was like in a shirt and some shorts. And she took me to her room. And then she rubbed the egg.
Just gets weirder.
Yep.
So she rubbed the egg all over my body. And so what actually happens is supposedly that bad juju supposedly cooks the egg while they're rubbing it on you. And whenever they crack it open, if it's like uncooked, you're fine. And if it's like cooked, that means that you did get that mal de ojo. So, I mean, my mom says...
Wait, you mean like a soft-boiled egg cooked? Or like, what do you mean cooked?
I didn't... Okay, I saw the egg, and it's like, they crack open the egg, and it's like a kind of like over easy egg.
What? Girl, that was probably the fever that cooked it. You should have went to a doctor, not a witch doctor.
No, but okay. The oddest thing is, I don't believe in
rubbing she did.
Look, I don't believe in this stuff. But the oddest thing is that I actually started feeling better after she did it.
No way.
It's psychosomatic. That's amazing.
Yeah, and they believe it's because I got the evil eye during my birthday. Well, it's like, a big celebration. So a lot of people are, it's like, it's your coming of age party. People get jealous. I just want to say that ever since that episode of, when I got the evil eye, now I'm like that girl from the Amanda show. You remember, Andy? And I don't know if you watched it, Erica, but like from the girls' room.
The girls' room.
I like eggs. So that's basically me. It saved me. Saved my life.
Okay, so let's do this first question, guys. I have a child and the mother jokes around a lot. Is it okay to put your child down in conversation Even joking around, the child is 7 months old. Example, my child just got shots today. I wasn't at the visit because I was at work. Asked how the visit went, and the mother replied she didn't cry at all. Nice, right? Only to follow up with, yeah, she just acts like a punk. Then she said she was a fat girl for eating her whole jar of carrots when she got home. Do I have a reason to feel some type of way about this? And if so, how do I address this? And that's from Ricky Bobby in Houston, Texas.
Is this a scene from Talladega Nights or something? Because I feel like it is.
Right? Ricky Bobby. Dude, no, it's just like, I don't understand how people can like make fun of their kids. But I think the first time I went to Julia's house, there was a bunch of people there. And one of the guys, his name was Chicken in Spanish. His name was Pollo or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why is his name Chicken? And they said that it's because his parents named him because the skin on the back of his neck was tough or something. And they used to make fun of him. And I'm just like, what? and it's just like, in some cultures, it's totally okay to make fun of your kids. Like, I have another Hispanic friend, and she's all like, oh, here's my flaca and here's my gorda. And then she calls one of her kids skinny and the other kid fat.
Oh, yeah. My littlest brother's nickname is Gordo because he used to be like a little chunker. He was adorable. We still call him Gordo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In some cultures, it's totally okay to make kind of jokes like that.
When I was in high school, there was this girl who she liked me. She had a pet name for me. Julie, you can tell me what it means. She used to call me Gringo Gordo.
Fat white dude?
That means you're a sexy beast.
Fat white
thanks.
dude.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't... Are you sure it was affectionate?
I think so.
Now, I mean,
usually
fat white boy.
when Hispanics use gringo, it doesn't have a positive type of this fucking gringo. You know?
It's always a negative term.
She would follow it up with pinche maricon, and that sounds so loving, you know?
You know, she just called you a fucking fat.
Andy's face. He's like,
that's a slur, dude.
OMG, I'm about to track down this girl.
Mm-hmm.
That's a slur.
She lied to me. I thought she loved me.
Yeah.
This whole
This
time.
is my first real crush. You know, I've known people who talk to or about their kids like this. Like, I don't think there's anything behind it. I think it really depends on how they treat their kid. Because, like, I know, like, people who call their kid, oh, my fat boy, or, like, you know, they'll talk.
Mm-hmm.
It's talk, you know, like, because I could hear this as, like, yeah, she just acts like a punk. Like, nonchalant, like, you know, joking around. Like, I could definitely hear that. I think it's all in context. I don't think she was like, yeah, she just acts like a punk. Like, even if it was like that, it's still to me carries no weight behind it. It doesn't sound like she's being mean. The girl is 7 months old. Plus, kids need to be beat, and I think we've covered that, you know, before. I think if you're too nice to your kid, like, they're gonna grow up sheltered and they're gonna get picked on, and like they have to toughen up sometime. They said she was a fat girl for eating her whole jar of carrots. It's just, I mean, it's an expression. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think that somebody, like, you know, dubbed that as a negative thing, that she just ate a whole jar of carrots. I can't see that as being a negative, and that Ricky Bobby needs to calm down, because there's nothing behind it. And, like, you're the overprotective parent that's going to get the kid picked on in school.
Okay, so how I read this is that he never calls the mother his girlfriend or wife.
Right.
Yeah.
This is just the mom of his kid. So obviously there's
Bad tension there.
there's already anger there.
Right.
There's
Yeah.
already tension, you know? And he's like, I couldn't go. And it honestly, it sounds like he was upset that he missed the doctor's appointment, you know? Usually
a bad
first-time
father.
parents want to
Mhm.
be there for everything, you know? I think he's upset because the interaction that he does see the child with the mother, it's negative. You know, if you don't interact with the mother that much, you know, you're kind of just doing the whole swap thing where she comes over, drops the kid, comes pick it up, blah, blah, blah. You don't want to see the only interaction that you do see the other parent with degrading your child.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, honestly, I do believe it's culture-wise, because some cultures, they're totally cool with saying, oh, that's my gorda, oh, that's my flaca. You know, it's not a big deal. It's not negative. Some people are different. Like, with me, I would never call my kid fat. I would never do anything like that. But that's just because, you know, that's me. That's my personal preference. Some people are tough on their kids. It's kind of like a tough love kind of thing. So it honestly just depends on the person. And if you do feel that that's not okay with you, just tell her. Just say, you know what, dude, I don't really like that. You know, this is our daughter, and her being a woman in this time and in this culture, we should empower her, even though she is only 7 months old and won't remember this. We should, you know, start to build this so that when she does become to the age, we don't have to reteach ourselves how to talk to our child.
Well, I don't think it necessarily has to be a cultural thing either. It could just be that that's the kind of person they are. I think this is more about the animosity that Ricky Bobby probably feels towards his baby mama. I also think that this is a very biased question because clearly, like you said, he has some animosity there. I mean, it's not, I mean, he could easily paint her in whatever kind of light, but he didn't say that she's beating the child or, you know, neglecting the child or anything. It's just that this is the way she talks. Well, that's just how she is. And I know a lot of people who, I had an aunt on my aunt's husband's mom, and she was mean. Not mean, but she was like tough. And I don't even remember her name. I remember, like, she would make the best hush puppies in the world, and she was like, you eat a bunch of these, you're going to get bigger. And when I was a kid, I was like, wow, what a cunt. But, you know, I realize now that, like, that's just, you know, she has a harsh tongue. She just has an aggressive way of speaking. But, like, all said and done, and her son was like that, too. My uncle was very straight to the point, and he talked exactly the same way, but it wasn't anything. He always said things, you know, out of love. It was never anything like just to be, you know, mean. It wasn't a culture thing. It was just that's how they are. That's how they grew up. That's how they were raised, you know?
But in the same sense, you could say that is a culture thing.
It's more inherent, though.
Yeah, I'm just saying it could be a culture thing. You know, how they're raised, how, you know, how they see people raising their kids. It also could be a personal thing. It could be a lot of factors. But the point is, dude, you know, tell the chick what's up, say that you don't like it, and just be a good co-parent. You know, obviously there is some animosity. Obviously there are some issues with the relationship.
I like how you were like, there's some issues.
No, like I'm not even gonna try to pretend. But yeah, man, just talk it out. Co-parenting is very hard. I commend people that can do it. It's a harder job than being a parent. So, you know, just do your best and do your best for what's, you know, for your kid.
Next time that your wife, baby mama, whatever you want to call her, calls your kid fat, just tell her that you're gonna jump on her like a spider monkey.
That's amazing.
Like, fuck you, Chip.
Do it.
I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
I agree. I agree with Julie. Go with Julie's advice. That's more solid than me. Pick Julie.
Also, if you ain't first, you're last. That's like a big thing. If you weren't there for your baby, you're last. You suck. Who's the horrible parent now? Yeah. You see, your wife might have called him fat. Or is it a she or a he? I don't want to see misgender.
She's not old enough to decide that yet.
She's not old enough to decide
exactly.
That yet. We can't,
We're going to call them Z. That's a new terminology now.
Fuck.
And instead of he or she, it's Z.
Oh, that's fucking dumb.
Oh, it's pronounced Z? I thought it was G. So this whole time my brother and I...
Yeah, it's like Z-E. It's like Z-H-E.
Yeah, you really got to put your lips into it. G?
G? G? It sounds kind of...
You got to like say it with like your bottom teeth. G? G?
Oh. I thought you were trying to say like you got peanut butter stuck to the roof of your mouth.
Hey.
Ricky Bobby. Also, public announcement: if you don't chew Big Red, fuck you.
She's making all these Talladega Nights references. They're amazing.
Let's get to the next question. I want to go fast.
Yeah, let's go fast. Daddy, let's go fast.
I am getting ready to go work at a child daycare for girls. Should I pull up my bra or leave my boobs exposed to kids? And that's from Yahoo username Erica. Wow, Erica.
Erica, what now? What the fuck?
Oh, you found me out.
This is what Erica does.
Look, this was when I was looking for jobs, okay? And they were the only one that called me back first. And so, I mean, come on. You guys were not supposed to look on Yahoo.
What kind of question
was this on your
is
resume?
This?
Is that why you got hired?
Yeah. That's exactly why.
I didn't, yeah. They didn't keep me because my tig old bitties were flying around everywhere.
Your anime titties?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the job requirements was that Erica put Laverne and Shirley away, and she couldn't comply. What kind of question is this? It's an all-girls daycare, so what the fuck does it matter?
Well, if you...
I don't like how she's saying she's exposing herself to
if
kids.
you leave your bras exposed,
Yeah.
you just sexualize these kids. They're gonna want to be like... When they grow up, they're gonna become a bunch of like floppy, non-bra wearing assholes.
Yeah, burn the bras. Wait, can we talk about that for a second? You said expose. Okay, did you have to word it like this? Exposed to kids?
Won't someone think of the children? No, I'm thinking more of a moral, like, it's gonna make these kids want to grow up and expose their own boobs when they're older. You gotta teach these kids young.
So she's trying to instill this feminism in their children at a young age, basically.
Fucking feminism, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this isn't feminism. Just because she doesn't want to wear a bra is not feminism.
Okay, Erica, just like the Bible, you can't pick and choose from feminism. Part of feminism is not wearing a bra.
Have you guys heard about that case where a daycare worker breastfed a child and got caught on the daycare camera by the parent?
What? I would
Yes.
if I was a woman and I had tits that produced that lactated, I would never be like, I think I'm gonna feed this child my milk.
Yeah, she was like, the baby was crying and I fed it.
Wow.
I mean, that's crazy. I was talking about this with my other friend, and my friend's like, hey, if I drop my kid off somewhere and they're producing milk, I don't care if they're giving it milk, but I'm kind of like,
okay, but what if that lady has diseases? That stuff is super concentrated
That's
in
what I'm
breast
saying.
milk.
I'm like, what if they have diseases? What if they have sick? Like, what are they sick? What if they drank last night? What if they smoked some, marijuana or something? You know what I'm saying? Like, your baby's going to get all that
I'm
in
thirsty. There's a puddle outside. Why don't I just go sop it up?
Yeah, exactly. I'm just like, but that is crazy. Like, what goes through a person's head to be like, hey, I'm going to breastfeed this baby?
Exactly. I mean, I get where she's coming from on that. Like, I mean, she was just trying to do something nice, and like she unfortunately, let her own ideals show through. You don't know if that baby was breastfed, and even if it did, like, that's not your place, But it also should be of a good parent that if they are breastfeeding, and this woman must have known that. I'm gonna assume that the mother breastfed and she knew this, and that's why. But that's why the mother needs to drop off pumped milk with that baby. Is this how you pose the question to yourself when you're standing, like, looking at yourself in the mirror to prepare for your day? Like, is this, should I expose myself to children today?
I do it every day. Should I do this? Should I do this?
Okay, I get where you're going, like, should I do this or whatnot, but, like, you posed it, okay, you said that was like, should I expose myself to kids? That was the question that was highlighted there, Erica. You just said I pose this question every day.
Not to kids. I draw the line. Dude, okay, like, some women are like, don't wear a bra, whatever, okay. I think some women could get away with it. I can't imagine not wearing a bra. My back would hurt at the end of the day. I would look like a potato. Like, there would be like meat bags under my shirt. That's what it would look like. And it's just like, dude, no, it's just like, it's so weird. And I'm just like, dude, people with big old boobies, if you have to ask if you should wear a bra or not, wear a bra. Cause when you can get away with it, you do.
But if you've got a lot of, like, cellulite, it'd probably look like cottage cheese.
Andy.
Well, you don't have cellulite on your titties.
I think
You have cellulite on your titties?
I don't have titties.
Wait, what
I
are those?
have moobies.
Women don't have cellulite on their breasts.
Well, I wouldn't
What?
know. I'm not into it, so I don't.
Stretch marks?
I
You mean
wouldn't
like stretch
know.
marks instead, not cellulite?
Yeah, no, but Andy was saying there's cellulite, and I'm like, there's no cellulite.
Well, I don't know. I have no idea how titties look.
I don't know.
Then why'd you say it?
Because I just assumed that you could get cellulite everywhere.
He doesn't want your PC culture to get in the way of what he has to say, so,
Okay, here we go. If you have breast cancer, then it might look like cottage cheese dumped over some potatoes.
Oh my god.
OMG, Andy. Don't go there. Andy. Andy. Oh, don't do that, Andy.
You're gonna trigger a bunch of feminists who don't listen to the show.
Cut.
I'm not. Nope.
Oh my god. We're gonna trigger some snowflakes, man.
Controversy, you right.
Controversial, you right. Oh my gosh. If you have to ask, wear a bra, man.
Yeah.
Stop exposing yourself to kids, because you will be put on a sex offender list, and that kind of sucks.
And if you're already on one, this might violate that.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have this job to begin with.
Yeah. What's going on, daycare?
This is definitely like a person who has been convicted, like a convicted teacher for sleeping with a student that like got fired, and now they're trying to find other work in fields with children. Like, that's exactly what this person is doing.
Yes.
They're like,
they're like, oh, no. I wasn't fired. What's the word I'm looking for?
Resigned.
I resigned.
I
from
resigned
my
in the name
position.
of love.
No, but why would a teacher resign and then be a daycare provider? I thought that was so weird, because that happened. That happened when my kid was in daycare. There was like a guy teacher there, and I'm like, what's this? Like, what's this? And this was right around the time where that news scandal happened, where that guy teacher at a daycare molested that little girl. And then they hired a guy teacher. And I'm just like, who is this dude? And he's like, oh, he used to be a teacher. Now he's a daycare person. Why would he give up like a teacher's pay, summers off to be a daycare provider?
Maybe like he just, that was his calling in life.
No, he hated people. He was so weird. He wouldn't talk to parents. Like, my sister went up there and she picked up my kid and she walked out. He didn't say anything.
Wow.
So you're assuming that this guy was a pervert?
He gave me the heebie-jeebies.
Is it not just because he was a guy? And you just have some preconceived notions that guys tend to be molesters or whatever?
Oh, yeah, no, first I did, and I definitely asked questions. What is he doing in there? What is this going on? Like, he wouldn't talk to any parents. We would call and we're like, hey, what's going on? And they said they got multiple complaints about him. And I'm kind of just like, so why is he still there? He just acted weird.
What weird? Like how? Like he would stand at the fence on the playground when it was recess?
No, like he would just like watch the kids. He wouldn't say anything. Even if the kids were having a fight or like yelling or acting out of control, he would just watch them. And he wouldn't do anything.
He was probably imagining like mud somewhere.
Anyway, we're moving on to the next question, guys. So we got this in from Facebook. My 18-year-old son's zipper is all the way down, and I can't get him to zip it up. What level of response is appropriate? That's from Alan Thomason from Mandan, North Dakota.
Okay, if you want to just like respond to it, just tell him you can see the outline of his tiny pecker, and he'll definitely start zipping it up.
Being an 18-year-old, shouldn't you remember to check your zipper before leaving your room?
Maybe he wants it that way.
Like, how many years have you been wearing pants?
Maybe he's a show-off.
He wants the attention.
Maybe he's 18. He knows what he's doing here. This is his form of a mating call.
There you go. Or asserting dominance.
Yeah. Why won't he pull up his zipper?
He wants his dad to realize, hey, I got the bigger dick in this family. That means I'm the bigger guy.
Have you seen this mammoth?
You're about to.
Just don't let him go to this. I feel like the next question we're gonna get on Yahoo is like, should I expose my dick to children? should I leave my zipper down or up? I'm starting a new job as a daycare teacher, but I like my zipper down.
You know what? Maybe he left it down for easy access.
I think we clearly know that he needs to pull his zipper up, because that is. I don't know how people can do that. That is the most uncomfortable feeling. Like when you know it's down, because you get that slight breeze. There's sometimes you don't realize it's down for like maybe hours on end, and then you inadvertently get angry at every single person around you for not saying anything, because you know they knew.
Yes.
And then you're like so embarrassed. You're like, my zipper was down this whole time, even if like nothing's showing or whatever. Still, it's like, holy shit, my zipper was down. That's highly embarrassing. So clearly, we know that he needs to pull that fucking zipper up. So I think Alan Thomason should gaslight his son. And it's going to take a little effort and patience, but every time you see his jeans or pants or shorts laying around, sew 2 of the zipper teeth together at the bottom. That way, after about a month or so of doing this, the zipper won't even go down anymore.
There you go. You know what you can also do? Put a key ring through the zipper and then zip your pants up, and you put the key ring over the button and your zipper never falls down.
New segment, Pinterest hacks.
Pinterest
I seriously saw this one on Pinterest. I was like, that's a good idea.
I've seen it on Facebook. I've seen it, I don't know how many places.
We all
I'm
have
like,
that
hey,
pair of jeans that the
that's
zipper will
cool.
not stay up.
Oh, yeah, I know. I hate that. No, and it's like always, it's like you really want to wear them, but then you're like, but I'm going to be in public.
Yeah.
Do I want to see people looking at me while I pull up my zipper? Stop looking at me.
I just want to know what kind of father doesn't know what level of response is appropriate. It's like there's like a setting for 1 to 10, and he's trying to decide if he should go ham and go right straight to a 10 and be a fucking savage, or 1, just be a sweet old, caring dad, or 5, just be somewhere in the middle. I mean, you should just tell him. You could just be like, "Hey, champ, your zipper's down."
Hey, champ.
Hey, champ, your zipper's not up. I noticed your zipper's down.
Like, hey, buddy.
He like pulls out a chair like backwards and sits down on it like cool and turns his hat backwards. Like, hey, champ. That's how I talk. I'm getting on your level right now.
I look at people and then I just go, "Hey, zipper." And they're like, "What?" And they go, "Oh, thanks, man. You just got to say zipper."
Wow, so casual. Totally cash. You got to keep that totally cash. You got to be like, set him down. Hey, buddy, how about you pull up that zipper, son?
We love you.
What if this kid gets like this intense fear that his zipper's down all the time?
Yeah, maybe he has like a fear of like if it's up, he won't be able to get it down when he has to go to the bathroom, and he'll wet himself.
I mean, he could just wear depend-ons or whatever.
Depends.
Depend-
Depend-ons?
I thought it was called
You
depend-ons
depend
for some
on
reason.
me.
Like, I depend on these diapers, adult diapers. So I won't soil myself while I'm in public.
Andy and I were talking about something before the show. There's this new fad overseas in the Far East, and they have these faux camel toes.
Oh, yeah.
And then they have the faux guy version of it, too.
I'm going to get me a moose knuckle.
I can finally roam amongst my own. Just camel toeing it everywhere. Camel toe my way downtown, walking fast.
And I'm homebound.
People want to show their big, bulgy
vulva. Sometimes I just pull my pants up all the way up, and it's like, damn, bam, camel toe.
Right, yeah. That's what I do, Julie. I just pull I give myself a wedgie so it gets nice, and I just make sure that the ball cleavage is nice and perfect. Sometimes I leave one side a little bigger than the other. And then, like, I just pull it real tight. Perfect. It's a little uncomfortable, but it's just like wearing a thong.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I'm just going to buy some of those truck nuts and just put them in my pants. You know what we need to unzip, though, right?
What do we need to unzip, sir?
We need to unzip the void. See what's in there. Let's go to the void. Our first shout out comes from Sean, and it's to Ed. Sean says, "Fuck a doodle doo!"
Rise and shine.
Rise and shine, that zipper's down. Fuck a doodle doo. What is it? What the fuck? A fuck a doodle doo?
I think that's like their wake up call.
You guys really don't know what this is from?
No. Oh, Shaun of the Dead?
From Shaun of the Dead.
Fuck!
It's from Shaun of the Dead.
I just thought about it.
Where it's like, fuck a doodle doo. Yep.
Yeah, I just thought about it because I was like, Sean, Ed? Because when I saw the name Sean, I was like, Shaun of the Dead, but then I didn't see Ed.
I've never seen it.
Oh my god,
it's amazing. Andy, that's like my favorite zombie movie.
Oh my god, Julie. Stop it.
My favorite movie.
Okay, for those of you who don't know, I'm like super into zombie movies.
Same.
And Shaun of the Dead is a classic.
Same.
But dude, there's so many better ones.
I just love, my favorite genres, comedy and horror. I think Shaun of the Dead is the only one that I've actually liked. Like, there's so many crappy, comedy horror movies that
dude,
what do you mean comedy and horror?
What
about all the scary movies? Those are prime comedy right there.
No, those go over, man. Those go over. It's just don't try to be funny.
You don't have a sense of humor, Erica. Those are like prime cuts of comedy.
I just want to say I watched Redneck Zombies. Funniest movie I've ever saw. Looked like they filmed it with a potato and a $5 budget.
It was probably next to that movie about the tire.
I saw that movie too.
I did too. It was awful. It was fucking awful. And then like the bestseller is like right next to it, Sharknado.
Oh my god, my little sister loved that movie. We had to watch it all the fucking time because of her. Her and my youngest brother, they love that movie. It was so annoying.
Speaking of movies, we got a shout out from Luke Skywalker, and it's to Darth Vader. Luke Skywalker says, "Thanks for chopping my hand off, Dad."
Whatever, he got like a cool robot hand. Now his hand will never get tired. Like, what kind of man doesn't want a robot hand? Like, seriously.
We got another shout out from Heather Honey to Brenda Baby.
Heather Honey.
Hey. They must be lesbians. Heather Honey says, "Where would I be without your love? Scissor me timbers. That is all."
That's cute.
Nice.
I love that.
Cute
That's one of my
AF.
favorite phrases, just so y'all know. I've probably said it on this show before. Scissor me timbers. Whenever I think of
Scissor me
like
timbers.
lesbians, that's what I think of. Is like,
Scissoring timbers.
yeah.
That was a cute shout out. Scissor me timbers.
Yeah, it was cute.
That's right.
Well, I guess that's that. Would you be embarrassed to be with a guy who likes to wear Victoria's Secret sweatpants? That's from Jeff. Yahoo question. Thanks.
You know, surprisingly, there are a lot of guys who like wearing chick pants.
Name one.
And
Name
they
one
don't
you know.
really look bad in them.
Emos.
Okay. No. I'm talking. No.
Really skinny guys.
No. We're talking about Victoria's Secret sweatpants specifically. Because this is a whole nother thing, guys.
Yeah, this is bedazzled in pink. You are right.
I mean, that's different. Like, I can understand, like, you know, some guys want to really show off their thigh gap and wear some girls' jeans and whatnot.
Then moose knuckle.
Okay, this question was asked by Jeff. I think his girlfriend is a little embarrassed, or his boyfriend, I don't know. I'm calling him out. I know that this is Jeff who sent this question, and he is talking about himself. He has a secret obsession with wearing Victoria's Secret sweatpants. I think you're good, Jeff. Gender is fluid now. Did you not know? Did you not get that memo? It doesn't matter. But the question really is, how could you be embarrassed? Because you're not going out in public. Because let's really talk about this. Do you just freely go out in public in Victoria's Secret sweats? No. Because if so, I would rethink that clothing option. Not because of your gender, but I mean, come on. Have some self-respect. I don't care if it's male or female out in public. It's not cute to be jogging down the street with pink written across your ass. So grow some class. The only reason that you should ever be allowed out in public in these sweatpants is for late night cigarette runs. There is no other reason for you to wear these out in public. So if you're not wearing them in public, how could you be embarrassed of this?
You know what? I would think if I saw a really, really sexy, built 6 foot something man in some pink sweatpants, I wouldn't be bothered.
But if it was a fat fuck, 5 foot nothing, you'd be triggered.
Okay, but the question is, would you be embarrassed if your guy likes to wear them? Because now you can see everything, but so can everyone else. You want everyone to see his package?
Mm-hmm.
Or his booty do?
Oh, I mean, hopefully I would never date a guy who would want to wear pink sweatpants.
Yeah.
Then I would kind of be thinking, do you want to tell me something? Is there something
Now,
up, babe?
Comfort has no gender. Those things are probably
Right?
super comfortable. I imagine they're very
you can
comfortable.
go to Walmart and get some like regular sweatpants. He's gonna go to Victoria's Secrets and buy some $20 sweatpants.
But there's no other feeling like sitting down and feeling bedazzled jewels in your ass.
Do you put bedazzled jewels up your butt?
No, because it has it
It's a
written on
new
the back.
trend.
So when you sit down, you can feel. You know, it's like a jewel massage. Yeah, I've put things up my butt.
Oh my gosh. You know that what is it? Vajazzling is a thing, right?
Whoa!
This
Whoa!
actually.
Whoa!
Yes.
Whoa! Pump
Yes.
the fucking brake! Pump the fucking brakes! What? What is a thing?
You can bedazzle your vagina.
You are fucking insane right now.
No, I've seen some where they do it in a strawberry pattern and people actually dye their pubic hair and then put jewels on it.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I want to see this.
So now they need to do bedazzling for your butthole.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever fucking heard of. What'd you call it? Vajazzling?
It's called vajazzling. You're Googling it.
Yeah.
It's a thing. It's been a thing for a while.
Oh my god. It brought up the definition. The first thing. Vajazzle.
Yeah.
Adorn the pubic area of a woman with crystals, glitter, or other decoration. You're fucking kidding me. What in the actual fuck? Oh my god!
Andy always like fact checks me.
I'm not fact checking. I just want to see this. That's a dick.
Ooh.
Oh snap!
Yeah. I'm posting this to our Twitter.
It's not a big deal. I mean, honestly, it's like, okay, if they're gonna go to freaking Kroger in some pink sweatpants, like, you're gonna have to deal with the consequences of that. Not me.
I wouldn't care, not because like it's women's clothing or whatever. I would care because like you're going out in public like that. Like your fashion choice, you got some serious thinking to do on where you stand.
He might be a secret thottie.
Speaking of thoughts, we have a new question. Is it really wrong to get naked for money? Stripping. Or is that just a view that society has forced on us? And that's from Jacob P. from Houston, Texas. I don't see a problem with stripping. Most of the women that I know that strip do drugs and have issues.
Uh-huh.
I don't have a problem with the stripping itself, but the people that usually do it are not the most stable individuals.
Well, yeah, I have to agree. I've known one. I've actually traveled the country with one stripper. Her name was Ginger, and her boyfriend's name was Bull. He was a bouncer at the club that she worked at Cherry Bomb. I've known another stripper. We'll call her Mashed Potato Face. She was a stripper, and I mean, I don't think she had like issues. She might listen to this show. But, I mean, whatever. Fuck it. I'm just going to be controversial. Yeah, she had some issues. You know, I do think that, like, anything else you do, stripping is, like, it's like a drug, you know, especially because of the money, you know? I mean, it's good money.
Right, definitely.
And, you know, that's a drug. So, you know, you get really obsessed with that and the money that you're making. Obviously, yes. I mean, this question is posed as, like, it's a rhetorical question. It's definitely a view that society has forced upon us. Because, like, we're born naked, and nobody pops out of the womb, and somebody's like, oh my god, someone fetched the loincloth, it's naked. No one told me it would be like this. Like, no, I mean, we come out naked. I mean, it's part of life. I don't think there's anything wrong with being naked. Am I personally going to walk around naked? No, I'm not going to do that to society. But, you know, I do think it's I mean, it came from, I mean, we blame it. We need to put the blame on Adam and Eve because they're the one that ate the apple.
Right.
Our American society was based on...
was founded on the ideals that you should get naked for money.
But, yeah, no, America was founded by white guys who left their country because it was getting too radical. I mean, if you look at other countries like the UK, Ireland, other places, I mean, they've like, it's different. It's different. They don't view sex as like the demon or evil. You know, they actually talk to their kids. The state of Texas still teaches abstinence, which is okay. But maybe along with abstinence, you could teach them about condoms and Planned Parenthood and how to get birth control. I mean, I'm an adult, and I'll meet other adults who think that if you have sex standing up, you can't get a chick pregnant.
I believe that.
What? That's a thing?
Guys are stupid. Yes, that is a myth.
I know it's a myth, but that's a thing?
Yes. Guys, I don't know where you're going. I don't know who you're talking to. Oh, also, if she's a virgin, she can't get pregnant the first time.
Oh, my God.
If she's on her period, she can't get pregnant. I mean, it's just like, I mean, you know, if the moon shines down a certain way, she can't get pregnant. She can get pregnant.
The guys are just finding any excuse not to wear a condom. I'm allergic to latex.
That's pretty much what it is.
Every guy's allergic to latex.
If the Virgin Mary got pregnant without having sex, and I'm pretty sure you could get pregnant with any way by having sex, so.
Mm-hmm.
How's that? Food for thought for you Christians. Put it in her butt.
Mary was abstinent, and she still got pregnant,
right.
So even abstinence, you can get pregnant.
Right.
Exactly. You guys are going to hell.
That's a crazy mythology book right there.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Sus, that's me, homeboy.
But yeah, no, I don't see a problem with stripping. It's, you know, it's fast money. The downsides of it is sometimes places expect you to do more than just dancing, and that's when the morality thing comes in.
I just want to say that a lot of people think that I came to Kansas for a technology job, which I got a degree on, but I actually came to Kansas to become a stripper, an exotic dancer.
I bet you're making a lot of money out there like that because there's not many Hispanics out there in Kansas. So like you really are.
There's a market
dancer.
for like white men who want to like.
I thought you hated being called exotic.
I do, but you know, I guess I'll degrade myself for some good money.
Hey.
But yeah, Kansas stripper. My name is Dorothy.
Welcome to Kansas. Leave your pride at the door.
She'll just be in all of her glory in her birthday suit and wearing ruby red slippers.
I kind of Beyonce like body. I'm body banging.
I love those extensions you put in.
Leg extensions?
Hair extensions. Hair extensions.
Because I think I made it. I made it like clearly clear that I'm.
Julie's
I'm
walking
short.
around on like fake legs.
I know.
You like my leg
Don't. You can't touch them.
I mean,
I
made it a point to say that I'm the cutest, most adorable, shortest host, Julie. So
peg leg Julie. Yar.
Peg leg Julie.
Yeah, they're essentially I'm an exotic midget dancer. So
man, you are so unique.
there's a market. There's kinks out there.
There's a market for that somewhere.
Fuck you.
You could. I'm into that Hispanic midget dancer thing.
Hispanic midget exotic dancer.
Only if you have a camel toe though.
Which I do.
We can bump camel toe and moose knuckles.
Bumpin'.
Julie, can we have a final Yahoo?
Yes.
So we can fucking end this show and put it out of its misery.
This Yahoo user asks, I've been told I post too many questions relating to music. How would you deal with that person? By the way, I love music. And that's from Enigma.
I think you should just only quote song lyrics if that's your thing.
Right.
Like if that's how you want to deal with this person, just only quote song lyrics. Let me give you some examples. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me to, motherfucker. Name that song. It's Rage Against the Machine, Killing in the Name.
Not Lil Jon?
Or, hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe.
Avril Lavigne.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when that song was on repeat for like 20 months.
I loved it. I love Carly Rae Jepsen.
Oh my, no. It was like, no, stop.
Carly Rae Jepsen is the queen of pop.
Uh-huh. Or you could just tell them, I got a good one. I got a real good one. Okay? So they tell you you're posting too much about music. Just settle down and you'll feel a whole lot better. Deep down, you're just like everybody else.
These are really good. But no, okay, so this person, they've been told that they post too many questions relating to music. So are they just like going to Facebook and like asking band member names and then like why aren't they using Google?
Maybe it's stuff that Google can't answer. Like, do you think Lil Jon and I will have a chance at real love? Do you think that if I was on the Flavor of Love, I could win?
I was actually going to say that. I was like, you'd have a better chance with Flavor Flav.
Yeah. Flavor Flav!
What if he posts so many that people are legit concerned that that's all he can talk about?
Well, I want to know why someone's so upset about this.
Because
like,
it's annoying.
Who gives a fuck? Have you seen some of the shit that people post on Yahoo Answers? This is the least of your worries.
What if he's like a pretentious asshole? Like a fucking hipster? Well, he's your type of people, so you'd be fine with it. But he's just like this fucking...
Continue.
I listened to some obscure band like... what's that girl's name that had the Harry Potter reference?
Oh, Mel something.
Mel Burns or something like that. I don't know. But she's like some weird chick. And you know what? If he's posting weird stuff like that, my music tastes are so superior because I listen to this indie band that only 3 people have listened to in their entire life.
Yeah, no, but that is true. Like, there's where you're like, oh, yeah, I like these bands. I like talking about them. And then it's like when you're the hipster a-hole that it's like, oh, have you heard this band? I used to listen to them a year before they came out.
I do, like, y'all are talking right about me now, so stop throwing shade at me. Because, like, if I post a song in, like, group chat, if anyone says, oh, I like that song, or I've heard that before, I immediately hate the song.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
He posted one recently to the chat, and I was like, that song fucking sucks. Fuck you.
I liked it, and then I bet he hates it now.
I haven't. I burned that song.
Yeah. He burned that song. He asked Yahoo to bring it down.
No, what I hate is when I introduce someone to a song or to a band and then they hate it.
Yeah. Oh, that's the worst feeling. Or the same thing with movies. You know how, like, you'll watch a movie or something or a song and, like, you're constantly watching to gauge their reaction,
Right.
but there's nothing, or they'll pick up their phone, like, they're ignoring it. I'm like, fuck you. This means a lot to me.
But I hate it when they don't like it, but then as soon as it starts playing on the radio, they love it.
Yeah, oh God, that's the worst.
And I hate it because I remember one time my friend, she was turning up the radio and I was just like, what are you doing? She's like, oh, I love this song. And I was like, girl, you told me and started yelling at me a month ago when I tried to get you to listen to this. No, that wasn't me. Yes, it was.
And she saves these conversations. So, like, later she could use that as evidence. It's like, you remember when you said this on July 2013 at 1:05 p.m.? You fucking fake. I just want to say, I hate everybody. I hate people like that. I hate people who are, like, constantly posting music on, like, Facebook and stuff. Oops, wait.
Okay, can y'all stop talking about me now? Everything y'all have said is about me. I post music to Facebook. I tell people, I listened to this before it was popular. Like, y'all are talking about me right now. I'm getting so offended. Like, y'all are just talking about me like I'm not even here.
You haven't built Gundams with me, Andy. You need to build Gundams with me.
I'm sorry. I'm too busy posting music people have never heard to Facebook.
He's too busy not doing anything.
You're right. I'm so busy not doing anything.
I can't believe you're keeping your face straight like that. So long.
You're such an a-hole.
He finally blinked, so I know it's a glitch.
Finally blinked.
Erica thought she glitched out again.
Yeah, man, just like post stuff on like Spotify or something, or like just share your list on Spotify and talk to your
just
friends
post
on
more.
Spotify.
Just post more questions.
No,
Fuck
no.
Post more questions.
Just post more, even though I fucking hate it. Just post more.
Everyone in the world hates it, but do it. Just do it, cuz.
Well, now that I know how you guys feel, I'm the one that sent in this question, so now I know how to react to you guys. So that's it for this episode. We're going to go ahead and end it here because I don't want to hear any more about myself, about how you guys hate how I post songs to Facebook and group chat, and how I've listened to songs before, because now you're just attacking my personal character. Sorry for trying to introduce you to what makes me happy in my life. So we're going to end this episode. Thanks for joining us on Serves You Right. We'll see you next week. If you have any shout outs, you can send it to us on servesyouRightcast.com/shout. Just put in who it's from, who it's to, send your message, and we'll read it for you on the air.
You can also send in your questions that way. You can send it to www.servesyouRightcast.com. You send it into www.servesyouRightcast.com/ask. You can also send it directly to our Gmail account, which is servesyouRightcast@gmail.com. We're on iTunes now. We've been on iTunes for a while. We are on Google Play. We are on iHeartRadio. We are on every freaking social media platform that we can get our hands on. So there is literally no reason for you not to check us out. We're even on YouTube, guys. So please.
Yeah, and we're getting our own AM radio station too.
Oh.
No way.
Oh, that was a lie. I'm sorry. Continue.
Oh my God. I was like so excited.
Nobody would listen. It's AM radio.
We're on Instagram and Twitter. You can find us at Searcast. We also have Facebook.com/ServesYouRightCast. You can send your questions there as well.
And we also want to thank Frank Turner and his words of wisdom in the theme song, Reasons Not to Be an Idiot, off of the album Last Minutes and Lost Evenings. We want to thank our great friend of the show, Juan Robles, for his introduction to every episode of Serves You Right. And that's it. We're out. Deuces.
Peace.
I have been your humble host, Andy.
I've been your host, Thirsty.
It's been your host, Julie.
And sleepyhead host, Julie.
She's ready to go back to bed.
This has been Serves You Right, and we just gave you advice your mother would never give you.
Down and get outside.